Okay, yeah, so I was saying that what I need to be happy is like a place of my own so I don't have to listen to people. And it's not that I don't want to listen to people, it's that I don't want to have to. So there's a thing here where I long to be like independent, but more so in terms of power than in terms of acting on my own. Like I'm happy to take advice and to learn from others, and even to work for others. But I feel that the assumption in a lot of modern contexts, when people go to the job, the assumption is that people are in need, and I think that assumption comes because it's because it's desired. Like when you make a deal with people, in a lot of situations, I feel like they want some kind of leverage, and they want to be able to use that leverage in order to negotiate. And it's not like leverage where you're in like a healthy position. I feel like a lot of the problems in people's lives are intentionally manufactured so that people will be powerless when they come to the negotiating table. And so, basically the leverage that people have is always like, well, if you don't listen to me, then essentially you'll be out on the street. And so there's essentially no risk to anybody that decides to make a negotiation. And I kind of want to be in a position throughout my whole life to be able to say fuck you to all those people. Anybody that tries to negotiate with me without any risk of me retaliating because of their bad behavior, because of bad faith agreements. Anybody that feels no risk when they treat people like shit, I want to fuck those people. I want to say fuck you and fuck everything you stand on. And I want there to be no repercussions for me doing that. And the only way I can do that is if I live on my own and have independence. And that's exactly the sort of thing that people want to keep from me. And I'm aware of that. And that's why I don't want anybody to, that's what I'm aiming for right now. I'm aiming to be in a position where I can say fuck you, and the freedom of speech matters. And it's not just the sort of freedom of speech that you have in the law, it's the sort of freedom of speech that you have when basically, they'd have to do something, they'd have to put serious effort into fucking with you. They'd have to sort of pay lawyers for, to do some bullshit, and then you can pay your lawyers and say, look, this person's doing some bullshit, fuck with them, and they'll pay the prices. It's all this shit that people want to do. I want to be immune to it. Anything that's in my sphere, I'm not trying to mess with huge fucking corporations for no reason. But if it's my target to accomplish something, and there are things standing in my way, I want to be able to do that ethically. And anybody who's trying to act in an unethical manner in order to prevent me from getting things the way that I want them, I should be able to stand on equal footing, or we should be able to hash it out, and that person shouldn't be able to put me out in the cold because of bad, because for any reason. Nobody should be able to take away my money, take away my livelihood for easily. It shouldn't be an easy thing to do, because I'm not out here doing any type of crime that's serious. I'm not doing crimes in general. The worst thing I do is like jaywalking, maybe parking over the meter, and the city. There's all these different people. They'll fuck the shit out of you. They'll destroy you for minor infractions because they want things their way. They want to come to the negotiating table in bad faith, and I don't want to take part in that.